What's going on out there, man? What's that sound? Is it raining? It's raining. It's raining. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are sitting in Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada. We're waiting to be unloaded. And our delivery appointment is 7 p.m. tonight. And I got here about that time yesterday. So it'll be 24 hours. But we do have our reload instructions for those of you who've been following closely. Our reload instructions are, we're going to Yorkton, Saskatchewan from here. Reloading tomorrow, sometime before 2 p.m., whatever that means. And that load is going to Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I don't know if I'll be going through with it or if they're getting another driver to go through with it. I'll go through if they need me to. But I'll be passing right by the house, so I still got to talk to dispatch, see what they need me to do. Because I want to keep going, right? Because I'm going to have a reset. I don't want to sit at home for too long. I wouldn't mind going home for a night. I'd like to go visit my mom at her campsite. My dad is actually right around here. He's going to be going through Regina tomorrow. I've heard that a lot of you guys have been recognizing my dad out there. My dad's been telling me that a couple of you have spotted him and have recognized him. Hey, you Trucker Josh's dad? That's funny. Yeah. So, a lot of you follow very closely, and I appreciate that. I like it when you guys, when I hear about people who follow that closely, because then I feel like my videos are actually reaching people. Even though I see the view counts, I see that they're being watched, but it's always neat finding someone who watches them pretty closely like that. But, so me and Diesel here are just gonna hang out. Oh, it's rainy outside. We're at the Husky. Does it say Husky there? Oh, it's just gonna focus on the window, isn't it? Wow, look at those raindrops. Ooh. I was just watching some weird documentary about possible life on Mars. Not real intelligent life, but you know, like bacteria life and stuff like that. That's pretty interesting how there could be microorganisms and stuff living underneath the polar caps on the surface of Mars. We used to have a huge interest in space. Do you remember the race for the moon? I don't. I wasn't alive yet. But I remember watching about it and hearing about it and reading about it. It was a big deal back then. We were really pumped to go to the moon. And then we got there, and then we ditched it. We're like, yeah, we don't like you anymore. We're going to Mars. And then we haven't even really gone to Mars, but we've been sending a lot of probes out there. Why have we given up on the moon? I'd really like to know why. Why haven't we gone back? You know, we had this huge race with the Russians to get there first. And yeah, we won! And then we never went back. No one's ever gone back. Why has no one ever gone back? There's got to be a reason, right? Did they find something there that they didn't like? What's on the other side of the moon? Why is that side of the moon never facing the Earth? Conspiracies. I like conspiracy theories and stuff. They get you thinking. You're like, what if? You can't say I'm wrong. What if? Can't say I'm right either, but what if? I'd really like to know, what did we find on the moon that scared us away? Why have we not gone back? Like, there's plenty of minerals there under the surface, right? You'd think it'd be much more affordable to go to the moon and dig into the surface of the moon and gain minerals there than it would be to send all these probes all the way out to Mars to dig around out there. Got me thinking about space and stuff. I like space. You know, space is so big. Space is so big. It's such a controversial subject, whether or not there's other life out there in space. But you know, the observable universe that we can see, billions of light years around us, whatever they say it is. From what we can see, even if we don't find one trace of intelligent life, that is the same thing as if we went to the ocean, took a glass, dipped it into the ocean, pulled it out, and said that there's no fish in this glass, so there must be no fish in the ocean. You know what I mean? We can see such a little, tiny little glimpse of our universe. You guys weren't expecting space talk on a vlog, were you? It's supposed to be Trucker Josh vlog! Why is he talking about aliens? Hey, Diesel. Even Diesel's bored. What, man? I like talking about that stuff. I like learning about that stuff and the possibilities. What if? We're all so bored out of our minds. Sitting here watching YouTube, documentaries, working on videos, hanging out. Because we got nothing else to do today, so we've just been sort of hanging out. I'd love to go outside and go for a walk, but it's raining! So we'll have to take Diesel out again soon. Alright, Diesel, you want to go get wet outside? Want to do something? Come on, look here. Look here, man. Come here. Diesel. Oh, boy. I'm talking to you, man. He doesn't care. Alright, guys, so I guess I'm going to clean up the truck a little bit, organize a little bit more. And I'll get back to you in a little bit and see where we're at. Think about that, though. What if? Walking the weasel. Always walking the weasel. Or he's walking me. I still haven't figured that one out. One of the two is going on right now. Oh, I just stepped in a big mud puddle. Oh, nice. Diesel, don't go and step in the same thing. I want to see it too. Come on, man. Go find a good spot. So have you been thinking? What if? What if? Look at that storm system over there, eh? Nice little patch of blue clouds there. Oh, blue clouds? I've never seen a blue cloud in my life, actually. But blue skies, like that. Isn't that nice? Very nice. So, Diesel, you got yourself all tangled up in your leash again, man. Why do you do that? So, we got 2 hours until we're gonna start heading over to our delivery. I want to be an hour early, see if they'll get me in there early. Make sure I'm not late for anything. And hopefully they won't take forever to unload. I heard rumors that sometimes they take like all night to unload you there. Goody. What's with these places though? This is one of those places that I have to put on my safety vest, safety hat, safety goggles, safety boots. I still don't get that. Why don't you just put up a massive sign at the entrance to your place saying, hey, if you hurt yourself, it's not our fault. We're not responsible. Why do I gotta go out and make all these special purchases just to deliver the freight that you ordered? You know what I mean? Doesn't make sense to me. And this is one of those really, really strict places too. Like, I mean, if you show up there without steel-toe boots, you'll get turned away. And if you're late for your appointment because of that, $1,500 fine to the company. $1,500 fine. Or what you could do is you could drop the trailer off of their property and you can pay them $1,000 for their shunt driver to come and pick up your trailer and bring it into the yard. So that's your options. Either pay $1,000 or you pay a $1,500 fine, or you just go out and buy boots. But the thing is, on their bill of ladings, they don't warn you about this. Nobody tells you that you have to show up there with all this gear, right? I just know that because I've been there before. But the first time I went there, I didn't know that either. Good thing I went super early because they turned me away. I had time to run to Walmart and buy a new pair of steel-toe boots. But if people don't know that, yeah, $1,500 fine just because they didn't tell you that you need all this gear. I'm not trying to complain or anything. I'm just saying I don't see the point of it, really. He's like, are you done or what? You're just pulling me around here, man. I'm supposed to be walking you. You're not walking me, man. I have a feeling it's usually him walking me. But we're working on it. But yeah, that's not really a complaint, like I was saying. I'm just wondering, why is it like that? Like, wouldn't it be easier? Don't you think it would be a lot easier just to put up a sign saying, hey, we're not responsible if you hurt yourself? A lot better. It's my opinion, though. Right, Daniel? You walked right through the puddle, man. You walked right through the puddle, didn't you? Yeah, I did. Like a boss, man. Well, I own that puddle. Man, it's my puddle. What you looking at, man? What you looking at? What are you doing? So yeah, that was my weird thought rant for the day. Wouldn't it be easier just to put up a sign? Why do they have to, like, all of this gear isn't cheap. That's why I say this, right? The shoes, let's say, are $40. The shirt is 20 bucks. The glasses are what, 10 bucks, 5 bucks, whatever. The hard hat, my dad gave me mine, so I'm not sure how much you pay for those, but they're not free. So let's say $100 worth of gear, give or take. Just to deliver a load that I didn't order, they ordered it. I'm just bringing it to them. Maybe I don't make any sense to you guys. Maybe you're like, that's just the way the world works, Trucker Josh. Seriously, I'd be happy with a sign. Just, if I slip and crack my head open on your property and you have a sign there saying it's not your fault, I can't sue you, right? It's my fault. I slipped. I should have worn better shoes. I shouldn't have worn flip-flops. I crushed my toe. Oh, well, you shouldn't have worn flip-flops. Yeah, my bad. My mistake, right? Free country. I should be able to wear whatever shoes I want to. That's a whole nother topic on its own. Oh, I could probably go on for hours talking about that. You know, Canada is a free country. The true north, strong and free. But yet our freedoms are getting less and less and less. What if we really were totally free? Do you think the country would be able to function? A lot of people think that if you give people too many freedoms, that they'll ruin it for everyone else. That they can't handle the freedoms. That's what the government likes to think, right? So they think they gotta have their hands in our pockets and control what we do because they don't think we could do it or handle it ourselves. This just got political. Did you feel that? So we're still just hanging out here in the bunk, waiting. This is all part of the game, guys. All you new drivers out there who are thinking about getting out here on the road. Have you been following me closely? Have you been seeing how much waiting I've been doing this trip? Waiting over there, waiting over here, waiting some more over there, then coming back here and waiting here. It's all part of the game, guys. I love it. I mean, it gives me a chance just to chill, relax in the bunk. Like, to me, this is my home. So I put my feet up, yeah, hang out with my dog Diesel. And this is my home. Like, once I sell my house especially, like, this will be my primary residence, at least for a little while until I get something else going, right? Because I'll sell the house and I'm not going to have another house to move into right away. I'm putting my stuff into storage and then I'm waiting for the right opportunity to come up. Then I'll jump on the right opportunity. Really, I got to really search my mind, my heart, what I want, really. Because I want everything. I want so many different things. And people who know me personally know that that's true. I'm so hard at making decisions because I want everything. I want this, I want that, I want this and that. But I gotta find out what's gonna be best for me in my lifestyle. I have now grounded myself and I'm putting down firm roots into this trucking industry now. I've bought my truck. I'm planning on spending my life doing this job. This is what I've chosen to do with my life. That's one freedom we do still have. We have freedom to choose what we do with our lives here. And I've chosen to do this. And through good and bad, this is what I'm gonna do. I mean, people change, things change, but that's the solid plan right now. So when I buy a new house, it's going to be something that's going to jive with that, right? It's going to go hand in hand with it. So pretty much if I would buy some land, I would buy a big enough piece of land that I can have a big shop on there with a house on there. And what I'm thinking of doing is buying a camper. Just living in the camper just for a little while, temporarily, until I can pay off my debts, buy some land, maybe out in cash, maybe. That'd be cool. Land isn't that expensive in some parts of Manitoba. Put my camper on there and then develop it. Build a shop. And what I'm thinking of doing first is building a shop with living quarters in the shop. Like a little bachelor pad in the back or above, like a loft that's separated from the shop and is properly, separated and sealed from shop so you don't get diesel fumes in there. But I mean, just have my laundry in there, have a little kitchen in there, have a bed in there, this one central room and make it nice and homey. That's the plan until then I can build a house one day on the yard. And then maybe one day I can sell the property with a shop with a guest bedroom, right? On top of the shop. Who knows? That's what I would like to see happen, but we'll see. But for now, I think my best bet, what I should do, is have an APU. My next what if is, what if I had an APU, an auxiliary power unit? Up here in Canada, those things are priceless, especially in the wintertime. Down south, they're priceless in the summertime because they keep your cab cool, right? I explained it to you in the video yesterday with Rudy that it keeps your cab cool in the summer, keeps it warm in the winter, and it keeps all of your engine fluids warm. So even in minus 50 Canadian winters, I can shut my truck off for 3 days, come back to it, never have it plugged in. The APU runs on a 2-cylinder Kubota engine, the ones that I've been looking at. I've been looking at the Comfort Pros, but there's also good ones from Thermo King. Rudy had a Thermo King. And it keeps everything going. It also keeps your batteries charged. Remember how many problems I've been having with batteries? And coming back to my truck after some home time or whatever, parking it for a while, having dead batteries? That will never happen again with an APU because an APU keeps them charged. It pretty much maintains everything that your truck needs to have maintained while you're not there. And it burns a fraction of the fuel. So you save a lot of money in fuel, and I don't have to idle my truck ever, which is good. And in many states in the United States, you're not even allowed legally to idle your truck. So you have to have those APUs if you want to be comfortable. Here's the catch. I've talked to a couple of different manufacturers, and with installation, I'm looking at 12,000 Canadian dollars to get it installed in my truck. $12,000. But it's an investment that I think will pay back, because honestly, we burn probably close $500 to $700 of fuel just idling when we're on the road full time a month. $500 to $700 a month in fuel just idling. With an APU, I would burn maybe 200, 300 maybe, and on the cold nights in wintertime. Who knows? I'd have to do the math more, but I'd save a lot of money in that way, right? So I think before I do anything else, I think I should really invest into an APU. I know you drivers out there who have auxiliary power units would be like, yes! Because you know how much you rely on those things and how awesome they are. So, I think I might have a little nap or something, or might watch a movie yet. I still have a movie to watch. What movie did I buy here? I bought a Lone Survivor with Mark Wahlberg, based on true acts of courage. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm going to throw it in. I have time to watch it yet. Let's watch this movie. I'll tell you about it after. It's about army guys. Show me your guns! Yeah! Let's go watch people shoot stuff. Okay, I got my shiny shirt on. I got my big special ankle high steel toe boots on. I got my special brain bucket. I got my eye buckets, if that's what you want to call them. Eye buckets? I've never called them that before. It just came out like that. They are sort of buckets for your eye. No, not really. No, I still got a headache. Diesel, I got a headache. Fix it. Some friend you are. Okay, guys, we're gonna get some driving in today. I know you're thinking, is all he's gonna do today is talk? That's boring. Okay, so we are gonna leave Husky now and drive, how far? 28 kilometers. All right. Looks kind of stormy out west again, doesn't it? So we're headed west, obviously, after that comment. That should have been obvious. Just a little outside of Regina, we're gonna unload here. Big unloading area over here. A bunch of industrial or commercial buildings and stuff out on the west side, Regina. Literally drive like 15 minutes to the place, so. All depends on how fast they unload me today. I gotta be in Yorkton, Saskatchewan, which is probably a few hours from here, by 2 p.m. tomorrow, so I got some time. Hi guys. How many of you can go cross-eyed? I don't know if it's working or not. Can you move one eye at a time? Oh, I don't even know. I don't know if it even worked. Woo! We're here at our secret location. I got all my fancy gear on. You know, it's actually pretty easy to deliver here if you follow all their rules. Like I was saying before, if you know what to do here, it's easy to deliver here. It's a pain when you come here for the first time, like my first time, and you realize that they didn't tell you all the things that you need to do to deliver here, then it's a pain, but oh, it's easy now. All I gotta do is I gotta back into the door. I don't even gotta open the trailer doors. I back the door into the door with it closed, and they open the doors from inside. I don't even gotta open the doors. Like,
think I deserve this treatment. So let's go put it in a door right now.
End of the day, Diesel. How's it make you feel? Same as always, man. I love the end of the day because that means it's bedtime. I love bedtime. Only when I'm tired, though. Usually I hate going to bed. I'm a night owl, but it's night. Halfway through the night already. I think it's like midnight or 1 in the morning here or something in Saskatchewan. So we're just outside of Yorkton, Saskatchewan, and we're resting our heads here for the night, and we're going to load in the morning, and then we're going to take off towards Cedar Rapids. I'm going to stop in at home on the way down, just for a short little visit, check on things, pick up the mail, hand in some paperwork, hand in my logs and whatnot, and then we'll be on our way. We'll probably deliver. Tomorrow is what, Tuesday? And it's a 2-day drive, Tuesday, Wednesday night. We'll probably deliver Thursday or Friday. I'm going to have to talk to dispatch to see when they want me there. If they can find a reload for me Friday afternoon, then I'll just deliver Friday morning, and I'll be able to stay home for a night maybe and start cleaning things up there and whatnot. I'll probably need to mow the lawn. I should probably go home and do that. Anyways, guys, so like every day, go down below to the description. There's a whole bunch of links in there. My Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. You guys want to follow me there, you're welcome to. And join the club. Alright, Diesel. Diesel even has his own Facebook page. Diesel. It's facebook.com/Diesel Lord of All Weasels. No spaces. But, to make it easy for you, the link to that is down below in the description. You can just go and find it down there. Okay, guys. So today was a day of mostly just sitting around. We didn't drive very far at all. But tomorrow, we will be reloading and making the journey towards home, towards Cedar Rapids, if that makes sense. Okay? Oh, listen to that. Listen to that. There it goes. There it goes. Yeah. Yeah. Sleeping close to the highway today, so the odd truck will be going past, so I can hear the... Is that weird? I love that sound. I love that sound. I love the sound that 18 wheels make as they sing their song, humming down the highway. Perfect harmony. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow, 4 a.m. Central Time, right here on the same channel. We're going to do all kinds of fun stuff tomorrow. You be there.